Hey there, I'm the rare old timer, and this is my mini concert number 134. Got a pretty eclectic set for you tonight. First up is the John Prine song about an exotic dancer. Then I've got an old Irish folk tune, Randy Travis song that would perform for a sitting president. Then I got an old American folk tune and a war song, war protest song. She was a level-headed dancer on the road to alcohol. I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. When she pressed her chest against me about the time the jukebox broke, gave me a peck on the back of the neck. These are the words she spoke. Blow out your TV, throw away your papers, go to the country, build your home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I sat there at the table and I acted real naive, 'cause I knew that topless lady had something up her sleeve. Well, she danced around the bar room and she did the hoochie coo. She sang her song all night long, telling me what to do. Blow up your TV, throw away your papers, move to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, and try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I was young and hungry and about to leave that place, but just as I got up to leave, well, she looked me in the face. I said, "You must know the answer." She said, "No, but I'll give it a try." So to this very day we've been living our way. Here is the reason why. We blew up our TV, threw away our papers, went to the country, built us a home, had a lot of children, fed them on peaches, and they all found Jesus on their own. Yeah, we blew up our TVs, and we threw away our papers. We went to the country, built us a home, had a lot of children, we fed them on peaches, and they all found Jesus on their own. So that is John Prine's Blow Up Your TV, and the other part of that, the other title of that song is Spanish Pipe Dream. So next up is the Irish folk tune. This is actually the very first song of the very first mini concert way back almost 2.5 years ago. I like to play it in the same key. As I was riding over Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Colonel Farrell, and his money he was counting. First I drew me pistol, then I drew me rapier, saying, "Stand and deliver, for I am your bold deceiver. Push a ring on my door, on my down. Whack ball the daddy-o, whack ball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar." Well, I counted out his money, and it made a pretty penny. I took the money home and I gave it to me Jenny. She sighed and swore she loved me, and she never would deceive me. But the devil take the women, for they always lie so easy. Push a ring on my door, I'm down. Blackball the daddy-o, blackball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went into me chamber for to take a slumber, to dream of gold and jewels, and sure it was no wonder. Well, Jenny took me charges, and she filled him up with water. She called on Colonel Farrell to get her ready for the slaughter. Push a ring on my door, I'm down. Blackball the daddy-o, blackball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, next morning early, before I rose to travel, came a band of footmen, and likewise Colonel Farrell went to draw me pistol. He stole away me rapier, but a prisoner I was taken. I couldn't shoot the water. Push a ring on my door, I'm down. Blackball the daddy-o, blackball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, they took me to the town with the judge all writing for robbing Colonel Farrell on Kilgarra Mountain. But they didn't take me fist, so I knocked the jailer down, and I bid farewell to this tight-fisted town. Push a ring on my door, I'm down. Blackball the daddy-o, blackball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, I'd like to find me brother, the one that's in the army. I don't know where he's stationed, be it Cork or in Killarney. Together we'll go roaming to the mountains of Kilkenny. I swear he'd treat me better than me darling sportin' Jenny. Push a ring on my door, I'm down. Blackball the daddy-o, blackball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Some take delight when the carriage is a-rolling. Some take delight in the hurley and the bowling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley. For pretty women tell the morning oh so early. Push a ring on my door, I'm down. Blackball the daddy-o, blackball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Push a ring on my door, I'm down. Blackball the daddy-o, blackball the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. So that is Whiskey in the Jar. It's actually a temperance song, although it's been turned into a drinking song at the Irish pubs. Okay, let's see. Next up is John Denver song. He performed this live in front of President Bush. I forget which Bush it was. There is a point when you cannot walk away, when you have to stand up straight and tall and mean the words you say. There is a point you must decide just to do it 'cause it's right. That's when you become a point of light. There is a darkness that everyone must face. Wants to take what's good and fair and lay it all to waste. And that darkness will cover everything in sight until it meets a single point of light. All it takes is a point of light, a ray of hope in the darkest night. there are heroes whose names we'd never hear. A dedicated army of silent volunteers, reaching out to feed the hungry, reaching out to save the land, reaching out to help their fellow man. There are dreamers who are making dreams come true, reaching out to help the children, tell them there's nothing they can't do. Giving shelter to the homeless, giving hope to those without. Isn't that what this land's all about? One by one, from the mountains to the sea, points of light are reaching out to you and me. All it takes is a point of light, a ray of hope in the darkest night. If you see what's wrong and you try to make it right, you will be a point of light. If you see what's wrong and you try to make it right, you will be a single point of light.
You meant Randy Travis on that song, didn't you?
Pardon?
You meant Randy Travis?
What did I say?
John Denver.
Yeah, I meant Randy Travis. Randy Travis song. Let's see. Next up is this is a pretty old song. It's way over 100 years. A lot of people covered it. Frankie and Johnny were lovers. Lordy, how they could love. Swore to be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. Well, he was her man. He wouldn't do her wrong. Well, Frankie went down to the bar room just for a bucket of beer, and she said to the fat bartender, "Has my ever-loving man been here? You know he's my man. He wouldn't do me wrong. Ain't gonna tell you no stories, ain't gonna tell you no lies. When Johnny left here about an hour ago with a girl named Nellie Bly, well, he is your man. He might be doing you wrong." So Frankie looked over the transom, much to her surprise. There on the couch sat Johnny, making love to Nellie Bly. Well, he was her man, and he was doing her wrong. So Frankie pulled back her kimono, pulled out a 44. Rudy toot toot 3 times, she'd shoot right through that hardwood door. She shot her man while he was doing her wrong. Bring out the rubber tire buggy, bring out the rubber tire hack. You're taking her man to the graveyard, and he's not coming back. Well, she shot her man, 'cause he did her wrong. Here come 1,000 policemen coming after me. They're gonna put me down in a dungeon cell, throw away the key, 'cause I shot my man when he did me wrong. Well, Johnny, she said, well, Frankie, she said to the warden, "What do you think they'll do?" The warden said to Frankie, "It's the electric chair for you, 'cause you shot your man, though he did you wrong." Frankie escaped in the laundry, went down to Tennessee, kept her secret for many a year, but then she confessed to me that she shot her man, 'cause he did her wrong. Frankie and Johnny were lovers, Lordy, how they could love. Swore to be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. He was her man, nearly all of the time. So that is Frankie and Johnny. And that last verse, courtesy of Johnny Cash in his version. Okay, this is an old one. war protest song, one of the oddest ones I've ever heard. Listen, children, to the story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folk below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath a stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, but on the bloody morning after, 110 soldier rise away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came an answer from the kingdom, with our brothers we will share all the riches of our mountain, all the treasure buried there. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, but on the bloody morning after, 110 soldier rides away. Then the valley rose with anger, mount your horses, draw your swords, and they killed the mountain people, so they won their just reward. Then they stood beside the treasure on the mountain dark and red, turned the stone and looked beneath it, peace on earth was all it said. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, but on the bloody morning after, 110 soldier rides away. So that's 110 Soldier. That's mini concert 134. I hope to see you next week. If you enjoyed this, share it with your friends. Thanks a lot.